Random civilizations can sometimes give you some pretty one-sided matchups on Arena. Playing in the green, John Slow might need some creativity to win as the Persians versus our Ethiopian player over here, Timotheus, also known as Fëanor, playing in the yellow. So Persians, generally considered one of the lower tier civs on Arena. They miss all of the key monk upgrades, Sanctity, Atonement, and Redemption. So that's HP, ability to convert monks, and ability to convert siege and buildings. And generally can be lacking in options. And the Ethiopians, probably a fairly decent civ. They get extra resources every time they advance in age, and their archers fire faster, and they have a pretty decent tech tree, so I'd probably favor them quite heavily in this matchup. Anyway, let's take a look at these maps. We see that Timotheus has just an awful map. Stone and gold vulnerable by the walls, gold outside the walls, only 3 deer, boar really far away on the diagonal, away from the TC, and gold again near the walls, stone outside the walls. So if he gets pressured early on, he could be in quite a spot of trouble. Meanwhile, John Slow on the other side, extra gold in the back, and both his secondary golds and secondary stone also in the back. Main gold and stone kind of forward, but everything else is in the back, so he should be pretty safe, and even has an extra gold next to him. In terms of relics, he has 1, 2, 3 relics next to his base, whereas Timotheus has only 2 next to him. This one, kind of out in the middle, but definitely a lot closer to John Slow. And we'll see him put the standard 4 villagers on wood, Timotheus doing the same, and then they'll go to hunt their boar. If we see they're scouting, John Slow already sending his scout out across the map. Knows he probably wants to get aggressive against his opponent, but needs to see just how bad his map is. And we see Timotheus going to hunt his boar with this villager. And we'll see his scouting in just a moment. So we use our user patch 1.5 to switch perspectives. He just went down the middle of the map, and he sees John Slow's scout here, and ooh, he's building a house. Now this is Wulu Kingdoms, so walls only have 900 HP until you get to the Castle Age when they regain their 1800 HP. And putting this house here will prevent any type of tower hop shenanigans from John Slow. But oh, John Slow, will he be tempted to lame this boar? Will he go for it? No, he won't. Instead, he's going to engage in a scout fight. They're both going to see each other and start attacking, but this villager will come up from behind. We'll be able to join, and Timotheus should win this fight now with the villager. Didn't get that extra hit in, though, as the scout was running away, and that could cost them, as now the fight resets. Villager's too far away to help with this low HP. And this will be a close one, and oop, unlucky for Timotheus, losing the scout there. We'll get the boar in, but we'll be pretty bad on this map, because you'll want to scout any type of forward aggression, and oh, that villager getting low on HP. Trying to block the boar with another villager, but just not quite getting there in time, and can he jump in the TZ? Nope. Rip villager. And oh, look at that one. 2 dead sheep while the boar was coming in. And again, that boar was already delayed a lot by that scout fight shenanigans. Lost another Vil 11 with 2 dead sheeps. Not a great start here. And oof, that is ugly. And gah! Exclamation mark Nilly. And he won't even be able to push these 3 measly deer because he doesn't have a scout. So meanwhile, John Slow taking his second boar. Doesn't look like anything eventful went on here for him. And it's just 4 on wood, 4 on berries, everything on the board. Pretty standard, but now he's getting loom. And 20 pop loom, that's really early. And after he took both of his boar, that must mean he's going forward to do some type of shenanigans. Timotheus, I'm tempted to resign because I'm really annoyed. No 11, well, he has reason to be annoyed. That is quite an ugly start. But John Slow doesn't quite have the food to click up. Can be really hard to do 20 pop ups with 4 on wood, even if you are the Persians. But there we go, he's up to the feudal age. We'll be up around 949. And sending 3 villagers back to the stone. Yep, getting a mining camp there. And he will be going for the trush. Now, Timotheus did close up that hole, but here we see a gate and a tile of stone wall. Whenever you see a gate and a wall, you can tower hop through there. And only just now getting through his second pour after John Slow had already finished his. So Timotheus probably, if you look at the food, only 200. Not close to clicking up to the feudal age yet. And John Slow is already sending villagers across. We'll check Timotheus' scouting. Really hasn't scouted that much. So much black area here. Even if he were trying to scan with a palisade, wouldn't really see much. And of course, wolves don't show up in the fog of war anymore in Willow Kingdoms, so he's not going to see this coming. Unless he saw the score drop for John Slow clicking up, he's not going to be expecting this early feudal. Just now going to put up a second lumber camp. And even though he's ahead in vills, that's mostly just because John Slow has been advancing and not creating villagers, and he's moving a villager forward. So he likes, we'll probably see him do this, he likes to build a market. Even sending a 9th villager forward. He likes to build a market on the inside of the walls, and once he gets up, yep, there we go, market. And so over here, Timotheus was able to build the house to plug up the hole. Can't do that if there's a market in the way, so we have to wall around it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses. That's a lot of wood. That's, 150 wood for 5 houses. And doesn't even matter if he starts building them, because John Slow will be able to get in. And he's now doing loom, of course, because he needs to keep his villagers safe from the towers. It's one of the most important things to do during a tower rush, keep your villagers safe. Unfortunately, this vill took an arrow before she got the loom upgrade, but another tower coming up for John Slow will force these villagers back, and the trush is on in full force. And see these villagers trying to get some more HP on the house, but will be forced back. And really don't want them to die either, because they're each carrying about 25 food, so that's 99 food on those 4 villagers there. We'll build a house behind this, just try to delay John Slow a bit more. He really wants to get up to the feudal age so that he can build his own counter towers. Even though this stone will probably be denied soon, does a great job keeping the villagers alive, sending them back to... but he sent them to take the tree, and he's going to lose all of the food that they were carrying from that deer over here. Won't even get those other 2 deer, so will not get anything from his deer. These villagers have been essentially 4 idle villagers for the entire time he's been advancing to the feudal age. He's going to put outposts up to try to see where the next towers come, but I don't think John Slow is going for the tower. We see that's no more town center there. Town center coming up over here. He is the Persians, and he's going to use that double town center HP to go for the town center push. I guess this maybe isn't a douche because it's not in the Dark Age, but it is still grand. 11s from Timotheus because he knows what he's in for. Building some farms, and again, you really can't repair the town center if you're versus a Persian player because they're going to kill it anyway. You really just need to make sure you get to feudal age, which he already is, and then just try to, keep your villagers alive and rebuild your town center in a good place once it gets destroyed. And we see him already going out to the stone, so he will be able to do some counter towers. And we see some more tower shenanigans going on the right side as Timothy is trying to build a tower to protect both this stone and the wood line, but it looks like John Slow will get his tower up pretty much at the same time. And this tower looks like it's in range of the town center. This one not protected by anything, so John Slow can go knock this tower down with his villagers while this tower should be safe. Town center is firing at each other. Losing a villager, and you have to be really careful to keep your villagers alive during a trial. That house, nice house. He'll try to wall his villagers in, keep them alive while this tower can shoot at them. Keep them just a bit safer, make these villagers walk a bit more. Try to walk this villager perpendicular to the direction of the tower fire to dodge the arrows. Those villagers can't stand under there because there's a TC there. Timothy is trying to use his own houses, but that's a lot of villagers with low HP. Another one, 1, 2, 3. That one's going to go down. Another villager. That's so many dead villagers. This one just surviving. Even losing a repairing villager on the town center. Managing to snipe a villager there, but that villager under the TC and the tower goes down. Ouch. Now Timotheus is trying to build a tower in the back where we see he's at 24 out of 25 population. This town center has been destroying houses. Unfortunately, you need to right-click your town center so that it targets the other town center and not the houses, because if it targets a villager and the villager garrisons, the town center will auto-target the closest thing, which is often a house. But Timotheus will get his tower up will kind of try to wall it in. Looks like he will get the walls up, so this wood line probably will be safe for the foreseeable future, but John Slow is just going to continue towering up over here. And, oh, can he get this up? This tower garrisoned, another counter tower going up, but looks like these villagers can build this tower from safety on. If they just move to this side, will be out of range of that tower. It's like Timotheus had deleted his farms because they were under the towers, doesn't want anyone farming them anyway, but now he is very badly housed, was down to 25 out of 20, but this tower will now go up from John Slow, garrison it, and Timotheus 3 villages in here, idle, and only has 2 villagers chopping wood. That's not a lot of wood income. Has some farms out here around his mill, back far away from the towers to try to keep his villagers safe. Probably a misclick that this farm started getting rebuilt, but all these villagers just standing idle, and ooh, he's building a blacksmith, and let's see, meanwhile, John Slow, 3 on berries, 2 on wood, 3 on stone. If you want to copy this build order, that's how you have to manage your economy with only 8 villagers. Everyone else just goes YOLO, tower, and town center rush. Timothy's trying to wall, but won't get enough HP on those houses to really be effective, and John Slow's putting up another tower. TC is down, and Timotheus does not have the wood to build another town center. No villagers on this wood line. These 3 villagers idle in the tower, not collecting wood. This tower about to go down, and I don't think Timotheus will be able to build another town center. He might have done that blacksmith to think about clicking up to the castle age, but he just spent his gold to buy wood, but still, 234 is not 275. Can't build a town center. This tower goes up, and he resigns. No town center here. Town center here. No town center here. Not even GG, just a resignation. These idle villagers stand here. No idea what to do. Let's check the achievements. Military. 11 kills, 12 losses, 9 buildings killed between that town center, those houses, and those towers. Food and wood. Better for Timotheus, but not enough. Very fast uptime, and truly, that was quite the masterpiece there from John Slow. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.